You know me, man. I be on here, but I don't say nothing for a minute or so. Give you time. Everything is going good for me, though. I will say that. Uh, okay, I'm going to start. I got a lot to talk about. Actually, like I say, things has been going really well for me. And first and foremost, I want to promote my new book site, rosebudtheauthor.com. Now, let me see how many. I would, the first 10, the first 10 people that hit me on asrosebud@gmail.com, the first 10, I'm gonna give you a free copy of Rosebud the American Pimp. The ebook is dope. Now, haven't you guys realized yet that you can't get away from the truth? You just can't. No matter what, you can't get away from the truth. The thing that me and you both, the thing that we have in common is that we have problems to face in our life. We have problems to face, and the only thing you do is face them or run away. And when you run away from shit, you're actually running to it. See, let's say you're running away from fear, and you're scared to talk to women. So you find this comfort zone, and whenever you go to a club, you buy you a drink and you go straight to this comfort zone, maybe standing up against the wall or whatever. What you're actually doing is deepening. You're deepening that fear. So rather than running from it, because if you run from it, it should get less and less and less. You're running to it because it gets more and more and more. I mean, you got to think of that shit. And you know, my buddy Steve the Dean, you know, I deal. We don't do shows together anymore, but I did a lot of stuff with him, and a lot of things that we both profess is trying to show you how things are done, trying to show you what a man will do in this or that situation. So, like, you ain't gonna never be able to do what we do. You're only gonna be able to do what you do. Period. Now, you got to develop the confidence. We all have it in us, but some of us have developed it more than others. And it's just the way that's just the way it goes. You need to develop your confidence. You need to develop your confidence so you can handle yourself in different situations, because I'm sure a lot of you guys have been seeing this war I've been in on Facebook. If you've been dealing with me anytime, any amount of years, you know, every 9 months, year and a half, I get somebody who want to hate on me and come on my page talking hella shit. I mean, you know, I deal with the shit because it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I deal with it as much as I can, but then sometimes it just gets too much. But since I know me, I don't let it get too far with my mind. You know, I can let that shit go. And that's how you gotta be. Not about no Facebook bullshit. But you gotta be able to let shit go. You gotta be able to think things through. and you have to see that this is not cool. Then you have to let it go. See, I can show you how to do a behind the back pass because Magic Johnson explained to me how to do it. I can show you what he explained. It's one thing that is a fact, though. If the shit was easy as it was explained by Magic Johnson, we'd all be rich now. I'm telling you, get the confidence to do what you see real alphas do with simplicity. It's in our blood. It's in your blood. It's in my blood. And if it's not in your blood, it can be in yours. Why be a boastful man, Rosebud? Rosebud, do you have to brag about everything you do? People ask that question and are not ready for the fucking answer. Because the answer is hell motherfucking yeah. I have to be that way. Why? Because that's me. I'm not running from the truth. If it ain't you, then don't do it. But it is me. It's part of my character. Anybody that knew me in them streets, well, this nigga gonna start some shit. Because he gonna say some shit that's controversial and he ain't backing up. I've always been this nigga. Shit starting blood. That's what he used to call me. Do you think Beyonce got as good as she did so she could not talk about it? She may not do it as I do, but I cannot do as she do either. We gotta recognize our truths. We both have points to make, and the points are the same. I could do what I do and roll, and she can do what she do and roll. Hers is she's a bad bitch, and mine is I'm a bad man. Who is to say how you, she, or I deliver any fucking message? Certainly not some motherfucker that don't sleep with me. Shit, I ain't trying to hear what somebody got to say because they got a thought. I've been accused of so much shit until I can't even keep up with it all. And I've been accused of trying to turn you out. This fool that was arguing with me, trying to say that I'm trying to teach people how to be pimps. Man, I ain't hardly trying to teach you motherfuckers how to be no pimps, and you know it, and every motherfucker that listen to me know it. I'm teaching you how to have some motherfucking confidence, and if you want to be a pimp, that's on you. I got game about that. If you want to fuck with me about that, then fine. But if you just rolling through or whatever, shit. The shit I got may be over your head. It may not. That's why we kick it like this. So we can motherfucking see. I am in no way trying to turn anybody out to anything. Now, on the other hand, however, I'm trying to let you know there is a particular way, game goal. There's a particular way to be a man. I mean, all that's real. I'm kicking that shit with you guys because I believe it's real. Now, I am guilty of trying to shed light, about the game, to those motherfuckers that's in it today. I'm guilty of that. But I'm not guilty of trying to turn somebody out. So what I'm saying is, most of these guys know nothing about the game. Just like most of you don't know nothing about being a man. I mean, I'm not saying this in a negative way. Shit's been missing in your life when you was coming up 4 years old, coming on up to when you were 16. You missed a lot of shit. And it ain't your fault. It's because motherfuckers was on dope. Motherfuckers was doing this, doing that. Hey, they ain't had time to be raising their sons. So I ain't trying to raise you motherfuckers. I'm just trying to fill in the gaps. I'm trying to fill in the gaps. So, like I'm saying, you motherfuckers don't know nothing about, how to build real macaroni and cheese, Swiss cheese, if you please, because you're surrounded by motherfucking hoes. Now, I know this shit. I can't help the fact that it still flows through my motherfucking veins. I can't help the fact that when I think, my heart pumps the goddamn fuel that ignited a motherfucker to show all who would notice there is a such thing as a motherfucker like me. Hate me, love me, who the fuck cares? My goal has been accomplished. Why? Because you notice me. So what I'm saying is, when you know what you're doing, where you're going, what you're looking for, it's a lot of things become clear to you. Very clear. So what I'm saying is this. The good thing about the posts I be making on Facebook is that the average Joe, as well as a groomed pimp, can identify with what I say. Because I'm not talking about my past life. I'm talking about what allowed me to progress in my past life the way I did progress. It's because I knew who I was. I wasn't scared of what I knew. And I'm finna get whatever I don't know. That was my attitude. Still is. Still is. If you are a square motherfucker or some dude in the streets, I talk about things that are actually going on in your life and offer solutions to the problems that they cause. So what I'm saying is, what time is it with you? I mean, a lot of people take sides about this or that. I don't trip. Some people took sides against me with this bullshit that I was just talking about. I don't care. What I care about is straightening shit out, coming to some resolution. So to me, you don't have to go for what I suggest. You don't. But there's no way you can tell me it doesn't help you think of new moves. My suggestions are whatever they are. But if you listen to them and take in what I'm doing, you'll see I'm giving you an avenue to think. I thought this about that. But you don't have to think the same thing I thought. But what you do have to do is think. You gotta think. Collaboration, me and you kicking it on any level is good. And some of you motherfuckers have not, been fucking with me very long. But I'm sure you already know that I am a shit talking motherfucker with a life of accomplishments to back my shit up. Now, of course, you may not handle it the way I do. You may not like the way I do it. But what you cannot say is that I'm in any way misleading you. That's why you got to know your motherfucking self. You can't kill the messenger because the message is a little difficult for you to understand. What you should do is grow, because that's what Rosebud is talking about. I'm talking about growing. I'm not talking about staying in the same place you was last year, like last week. I'm quick to talk shit. I agree. Because I say, what I say ain't whack. I'm finna say some shit, which in every instance gonna represent straight Mac, no back, like I drink my cognac. A person with good hand to eye coordination don't necessarily make a good ball player. But you gotta have that if you want to be a good ball player. Man, that player needs coaching most times to get the best out of him. If you motherfuckers really want to go far in this game, you better realize where to invest your time. You should want to get good. And after you get good, you want to see that you can be dope. And once you get to being dope, you want to set the bar. So what I'm saying is if you motherfuckers really want to go far in this game about pimping, in this life about catching bitches, you better learn what to invest your time. I write blogs, I got all kind of shit. My goddamn new Rosebud, the author site. I mean, I'll be doing a lot of different shit, and I ain't doing on my ass Rosebud site. Now, can you imagine a person piercing needles through their skin, pierce the needle through their skin, and put a hanger on it, and then hang themselves from the ceiling by their arms? Can you imagine that fucking shit? I don't think so. But believe me, there's motherfuckers that do that shit. There are motherfuckers, for whatever their reasons, they do that shit. But you can't imagine why a woman would want to be a hoe. You can accept that a motherfucker will hang his ass by his skin from the rafters, but you can't accept why some bitch want to be a hoe. You people kill me with this way you guys think. My motherfucking MP3s, which I haven't changed, they've been on hit for over 12 years. My motherfucking course has been on hit for over 12 years. In year one, I told everybody, this shit ain't gonna change. Times change. But being a man, it don't change. Being a man, it does not change with the times. If you think it does, for you it does. That's why you don't know where you at. That's why you're confused. That's why you believe anything that sounds right. For a motherfucker like me, everything sounds right. Everything is a good choice. That's why the fuck I'm finna do what I think. Since everything is good, what I think gotta be cool. And if it's not, I'm gonna make it cool. I don't thrill myself by how many people are listening to me or interacting with me or whatever the fuck. Excuse me on this, you guys. Turn that shit off. I don't trip on that. I trip on how many motherfuckers get my message. And I always know it's only one or two. I don't give a damn how many of these goddamn videos or whatever the fuck they are I do. I know each one of them only reach maybe one, possibly two. So that game that I got, and I put it on the MP3s and my tools and shit, that shit is dope. And you have to be careful handling it. If you think you're gonna get one of the volumes and listen to it, you're sadly mistaken, and you must have never taken any dope. My MP3s are like crack. I'm telling you, one listen and your ass gots to get the rest of them. Gots to see what else is offered. Refusing to accept this watered down version of the game is a sign that you are qualified to play this motherfucker. So why don't you learn the rules, then abide by them. Refusing to accept your best friend's version of some watered down game is a sign you didn't outgrow him. Everything in your life shows you where you need to go, gives you an opportunity to make a choice. Stay here or leave it. Leave it and grow. I mean, everything has value. And refusing to allow a bitch to come in the door wrong is a sign that you have matured into the shoes, if you pimping, of a pimp. And if you ain't pimping, just fucking with bitches, you didn't mature into the shoes of a man. Refusing to look in the mirror to practice the things that's important to you is a sign you have no idea of how to be polished. See, recognize the signs. If you recognize a sign in this game that comes to you, you'll be better at it. Every move I make, along with every step I take, is reinforced by the fact that my confidence is leading me in the right direction. I don't try to do nothing. I simply do it and love the results of it. And then I'm going to call the shots further on, because what I'm doing when I try something, do it, woo woo, fuck. I'm calling the shots in my life. I'm a shot caller, a big baller, and legitimate to pop my motherfucking call. I don't care what you think. I know what I think. Even when a motherfucker go to church, he got to be on his ADPs. Always be playing. I mean, the number one rule in the game is to always be playing. There's no reason that when you open your and I've been doing, this shit's been forever with me. This has been forever. Some people like what I did. Some people hate what I did. Some of the people that did what I did can't stand how I'm living, which, ain't that cool, but what can I say? I'm going to look at y'all shit. Phrase Sappho. Cleon 22, you got to buy the course to get it, okay? Mr. Cleon, where do we find your MP3s? Mr. Cleon, AskRosebud.com. That's my motherfucking site. Got all kind of tools on. I got 66 tools. And they from $60 to $85. Now that's like shit. Way more than fucking $2,000. I got deals for your motherfucking ass. Clean if you really want this shit. G the gent. That's the problem with our young men. They don't like to think. G the gent. God damn, you said something heavy right now. They don't. They do not like to think. If you can't think and plan your work and work your plan, you definitely can't. If you can't think and make a plan and work your goddamn plan, you certainly can't direct a bitch. That's what Brother G, the gent, said, and I agree. I agree. Sean Perry, I hit your email for the book. If I got it right. Motherfucker, you heard what I said about that goddamn book. Now, if you hit it and whatever the fuck you just said, yeah, I'm gonna hook you up. I don't give a fuck if you hit it. Joe Frank Blood, one of those young ones y'all sent to that American Burger to put them down back in the days. What? Joe Frank, I don't know what you mean, brother. Where do you find? Oh, that's Cleon. We already answered that. I mean, not Cleon. Cleon Frey Sappho. No, that was Cleon. Jesus, we already read that one. Man, people hating on you is just fucking hilarious. All you do is give and give. We got nothing but to be grateful. Ricardo, I'm very happy you said that. This is separate, Ricardo, from the what I offered everybody else. I'm offering you, Ricardo Cabral, or Cabral. You hit my motherfucking email, astrosebud@gmail.com. I'm giving you part 1 and 2 of motherfucking Rosebud the American Pimp. I got a lot of shit to be giving you motherfuckers. Rosebud with 2 D's for the double O this Pimping Classic. You know it. Nassar. Good afternoon, people. Okay, well, I was just speaking. Ricardo Cabral and any one of you other motherfuckers out there. I'm not doing it to everybody. I'm doing it to the first 10. And you know that's going to be a minute or two. So the first 10 that hit me at askrosewood@gmail.com, I got, ooh, goddamn, I got some shit for you. Matter of fact, I got the motherfucking, some of that audio book, and I got Rosebud the American Pimp for the first 10. Ricardo, I got parts 1 and 2 for you. And with that, fellas, you know, look, I'm gone, man. I be working. I be having a whole bunch of shit to do. And then I gotta deal with, you know, life in general, haters, all kind of shit. Man, just keep fucking with me, man, because I ain't going nowhere. And if you've been fucking with me for some years, you know I ain't lying. Every certain amount of months, some motherfucker come on here and want to fuck with me. And they all disappear. And I motherfucking still be here. Because I am the truth. I'm not going nowhere. Now motherfucker gonna stop me. I don't care what the fuck they talking about. I'm gonna entertain myself with it. I'm gonna deal with it. But fellas, you ain't got to think ever that this shit is gonna stop me from trying to lace you motherfuckers. I'm out.